Peter Parker, far from Yugoslavia. In Mother Russia, riot police riots you. Crown virus can be killed by alcohol. Slavs. You have been visited by Slav Dojuptut to claim 10 years of free vodka. Honey, I will be your sleeve tonight. Sleeve, my comrade. There is no sleeve. Everyone who is born has the same right. Man ice after downing vodka with pals, then wakes up and Morgan returns to party. The Slav side of the force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. When you hear about massive protests in Poland, but not even one shop was looted. What people think Russia is like. How Russia really is like. Adidas has a sale. All of Russia. When you realize the background picture looks like a Russian flag, cheeky breaky noises intensify. Israel gets invaded by all its neighbors but wins anyway. Poland, is it possible to learn this power? Tim, what are you doing? Just here in a tank top. Tim, send me a pic. Who would win? Pimp Vader, Slav Trooper. My new bicycle. Gypsies. 9-year-old me. Slavic Americans. The Slavs. You can take a bear from Russia, but you can't take out Russia from the bear. DIY mouthwash. The Discovery Channel show Mythbusters confirmed that vodka can be used as a mouthwash. Polish people and Russians. You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of Slav. What? This is outrageous. It's unfair. Take a seat, Romania. Babs. Aces. Me, an intellectual. The soul. I have the worst neighbor. Yeah? Well, I had the worst neighbors. Amateurs. What was that? Punk. Amateurs. Some book in Polish. The same book, if Polish use the Cyrillic alphabet. National Geographic determined what Russians will look like in 2050, and it's beautiful. Learn Lithuanian language. Or, draw 25. Russian living in Lithuania for more than 25 years. If Elon Musk was from Eastern Europe. Me, tells the stranger, that I'm from Slovenia. Stranger, ah yes, Slovakia. Me, flamethrower Thomas activated. So you are Slav. Name every Hardbass. Leninade. Party hard. Oh, that's Russian letters right. Serbia, Macedonia, Ukraine, Bulgaria, Belarusia, and a dozen other countries. Likes red. Lives in a very cold place. Has a mustache. Has an naughty list. Liked red. Lived in a very cold place. Had a mustache. Had a naughty list. Help I ac. Help I accidentally. Help I accidentally built a shelf. Help I accidentally restarted the USSR. Oh god, I have done it again. Uranus. Uranus. Magnificent, aren't they? When you sneeze in Finland and the snow says bless you, vodka time stops. Just bought some water in Russia. It's not cheap. Someone, hey, communism isn't that poo. Stalin, you just got gillaged into the Gidagugo. Chernobyl just produced a vodka with grain grown right in the exclusion zone. Heavy Slavic breathing. When you can't finish your vodka at dinner, so your dad takes off his belt, then your mom threatens to burn your Adidas tracksuit. Venus is a Russian planet. Russian space agency to world. I serve the Soviet Union. Examples of successful rebranding. Lego, Starbucks, coffee, tea, spices. Federal Express, FedEx. Sharing is caring. A Russian good boy, Stalingrad 1943. When it is October and everyone thinks about Halloween, but not the October Revolution. Sad Bolshevik noises. Normal people, bulk book, Russians, Nick. Me, tomorrow I have an exam. Better sleep. Also me at 3 AM. If you were wearing a tracksuit, this would be the most Russian things I've ever seen. I love this anthem. To warm my head. To warm my feet. To warm my hands. To warm my heart. When you pick up the unlimited ammo perk in Call of Duty. Don't drink vodka for a month. Or, draw 25. Russians. You've been saved. Eastern Europe. We are free now, right? We are free now, right? Slavic dad pulls out phone in public. You're just mixture of Poles, us, and Lithuanians, and just made up nation. No, we are one of original Slavic group. Man, you're just us but orthodox. Also duck you bro. I doubt, but duck likewise bro. Nobody. A Russian guy, when he built his first PC. The vodka called PC. Harry is adjusting great to America. I like America, many vodka and gun. What people think Russians are like. What they're actually like. Close your eyes comrade. Okay comrade. What you see comrade. Nothing comrade. That's what you eat today comrade. Bruh. Duck South Slavs. All my West Slavic homies hate each other, based on a funny accent. Keep an eye on how much you drink tonight. Me. Why are there always so many of you inside your cars? It's good for the environment. Your wife says she has the perfect birthday gift for you. She starts taking her clothes off instead of making kvass. Where are you going? The Olympics. You're banned. Not when I do this. When your car is a ladder. Call your lover cucumber or butch your cereal or nut. Call your lover mommy or daddy. Call your lover brother or sister. Call your lover by his or her name. Call your lover by Minecraft ID. Call our lover comrade. Meanwhile in Polska, no airbags. We die like real man. Slav 100. UK, USA, Balkans. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Tinder. Soviet officer slaps roof of grain silo. We can fit so much duck in grain in this bad boy, but we won't. Europe during World War I. Poland. Independence. How does my story become our story? We re-establish the Soviet Union. Please remove the room. Please do not worry. Lockdown. Me going to market to buy potatoes. Police. Therapist. Slav formers aren't real. They can't hurt you. Slav formers. Me. Brings money to school. All of my friends. Hey, do atheists go to hell? No. How about people who call Romanians gypsies? Straight to hell. To the boiler room of hell. All the way down. LinkedIn. Facebook. Instagram. Tinder. Beer. Problems. The next Sputnik has been completed. Therapist. Slavic Alps and real. They can't hurt you. Slavic Alps. Yoga. Vodka. Counter-Strike. Global offensive. Slavs when they see Westerners getting drunk from drinking beer. Pathetic. Psychiatrist. You cannot have everything you want at the same time. Me, I can. Me starting to learn Russian, obtaining an Adidas tracksuit, and listening to almost exclusively the Soviet anthem and Hardbass. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Europa. Ottoman Empire. 3,000 Polish guys on horses in the endgame. When you pick M16 instead of AK-47. When the KGB agent opens up a 90 GB folder labeled child porn, but it is actually full of writings on Marxist theory. Happy communist noises. Me purposely messes up my job so I can go home. Everyone else in Chernobyl. Teacher, we are flying to Russia. Girls, Russia is so boring. Boys, intense Hardbass playing. POV, you are on vacation in Bosnia and Herzegovina. How people think they learned that Czech Republic exist. Welcome to geography. How they really learned that Czech exist. Dobry den. Polish reinforcement assist the American People's Army in the battle for the US Capitol. He is not the hero that the Russia deserves, but the one that it needs. Me, randomly tapping my pen. The kid who knows Morse code and thinks I want to re-establish Soviet Union. You son of a blat, I'm in. Stalin, CQ'd one of his generals. Stalin, I'll do it again blat. Adidas has a sale. Every Slav. Comrade Stalin, we have so many potatoes that piled on top of each other, they'll reach God. But God does not exist, comrade. Neither do the potatoes. In England, they drive on the left. Where I live, we drive on what's left. Why do people write on cigarettes, "That's no skiing kells," but not on vodka, which also does? Why writes "no skiing kells" on vodka? Why are you booing me? I'm right. Hi, my name is Jason. Nice to meet you, Jason. Jason. Friends. Family. Kosovo Jesrabidja. Kosovo Jesrabidja. Chernobyl, our nuclear reactor is fine. Chernobyl's reactor. Everyone is a gangster until the real gangster walks in. Me. Dad, I want a custom moped. Dad, no, we have custom moped at home. Custom moped at home. This Chernobyl bread very good, but you need adequate equipment to buy it safely. When you found out your gopnik friend squat with heels not touching ground. Slavic gasps. When you try to protect the motherland, but vodka kicks in. Is this Chernobyl? Yes, it is. You see, Ivan, when you say K-site on pistol is of extra accuracy. When the Soviet Singaners had too much vodka. John III Sobieski, Polish winged hussars, Ottomans, Vienna. Breaking news. Elmo restores the USSR. Go to Gilagweebs, Comrade Elmo. Who would win? Combat hardened crusader knights with the best weapons, finest armor and fastest steeds available at that time. Some peasant boys chilling in wooden wheelie boxes. Slav Modov. Slav Modon. What is up, my fellow Slavs? What is up, our fellow Slavs? When was Hardbass made? 1990s. Hardbass or hard bass is a subgenre of electronic music which originated from Russia during the late 1990s, drawing inspiration from UK hardcore, UK hard house, bouncy techno, and hardstyle Russians before 1990. You may think is Russia, but no, is actually squatting gopnik. When you and your gopnik friends are partying, and one of them squats with his heels up, and he prepares to commit a hate crime. Me, Mom, can we have Kingpin at our bulk? Mom, but we have Kingpin at our bulk. Kingpin at bulk. What the duck, Alec? This guy found himself on an empty airplane, so he took a picture of himself in every seat and photoshopped them together. Cloning 100. The elephant's foot is the nickname given to a large mass of corium formed during the Chernobyl disaster in April 1986, and presently located in a steam distribution corridor underneath the remains of the reactor. It was discovered in December 1986. It remains an extremely radioactive object, however, its danger has decreased over time due to the decay of its radioactive components. Unyielding to a drill, the mass is quite dense, but it is able to be damaged by a Kalashnikov rifle. Slav 100. The Slav robot is here to fight against Western spars. Dogs aren't cool. I'm moving to Hardbass, USA. Say no to dogs. USSR. This Indonesian army use ghost in war. Vietnam army use tree to defeat USA. Russian use dance and vodka. Some tradition in the war. Someone confuses me for a Russian because of my name, alphabet, or language. Me, who belongs to a different Slavic group, sad Slavic noises. Soup is ready and Vadim moved. Blin life is good. Me and the boys in the exclusion zone gopnik grounds feeding the anomaly in the tree shashlik. Slav Caliber. He who pulls it from the tree becomes the king of Yugoslavia. Palladian Slavs. What about the Viking era? 793 to 1066 AD. Scandinavians. We already had it. 1066 to 1138 AD. Norwegians. We've had one. Yes. What about the sequel? I'm Bosnian. What does that mean? It means he's Russian. No, it doesn't. I'm drinking all your vodka. Stop it, Patrick. You're scaring him. Caution. Slavic dancing. East Slavs. Europe. West Slavs. South Slavs. Slav Wars. The Kielbasa Strikes Back. Ever wondered why Adidas show stripes are angled? Mystery solved. Stop, he's already dead. Freddy Fingers. Vodka companies, after inventing Slavs, cleaned him out. Just because I'm Slav doesn't mean I can speak Russian. I mean, I can speak Russian, but not because I'm Slav. Me when someone starts snow skiing. Go to Disneyland. Go to Russian military Disneyland. Teacher, what are you laughing at? Me, nothing. My brain, El Slavada. Nobody, absolutely no one. Not a single soul on this earth. Me after listening to Hardbass and drinking vodka. When you set your VPN to Russia, Slav 100. Me after getting Adidas, Avid Counter-Strike, Global Offensive player noises. When you are Slav and see someone squatting, but his heels are touching the ground. America, we have the best of drivers. Russia, Slav noises intensifies. I dispense wisdom. What is your wisdom? Indian toilets are basically toilets made for Slavs that are more used to squatting instead of sitting. That's a good wisdom. One of the vodka ingredients are potatoes. Potatoes are a vegetable, so technically vodka is salad. Change my mind. When a Slavic country accuses another Slavic country of being full of alcoholics. Whatever a Slav would eat. Gun overheats, throws bacon on the barrel, gotta eat somehow. 6-year-old me, when my brother's friend gives me a fist bump. Society be like. Industrial society and its future fans. Me showing my Slav collection. Me when I use my last 1% battery to sign the petition to remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2. A small price to pay for salvation. A Serb does not simply use small plums for making jam instead of rakia. Instead of April Fools, how about April Slav, Russians? New challenge, make Hardbass music, but at 330 beats per minute. This looks like a job for me. Devil has the same meaning as Baka, but it's better cause Russia. Change my mind. Any Polish meat product. For Gina. Is this Kielbasa? I went playing Stalker, and I met this guy. Slava Engine Stalker. I made this screenshot, and now he's my soulmate. Vlad, what have you done? Nike is better than Adidas. Violet, we must correct him. The Slav life best life. The Slavs are happy. Is Western Spa still squats like Eastern Bulk Slav? Slavs. Western Europe. Footnote. I wish all Slavs a very pleasant evening. Adidas. Holy Trinity. Slavic wear. A man who said he never drank alcohol, but often appeared drunk actually had a rare condition called autobrewery syndrome, in which his gut began producing alcohol whenever he ate carbohydrates. A new case study says, Slavs. Is it possible to learn this power? If there was ever a time for you to get out of here, Stalker, it is now. If you ever feel stupid, don't forget Tsar Nicholas II tried to ban vodka in Russia. Me after squatting for 1 second. Slavs. People like you are responsible for slavery, imperialism, colonialism, and the oppression of women and people of color in Western societies. I'm from Eastern Europe. US teenagers talking about depression. Slavs. A man arrested in Russia is accused of building a fake border with Finland 15 miles from the real one and charging migrants $11,000 to cross it. That man's villainy knows no bounds. Me and the boys after our Cupid vaccine. On a heat day, refresh yourself with a Cold War. Living in Slavic country is not stressful. Ivan, 15 years old. The local Slav, Kvass, vodka, and Hardbass, me. Number 16. Beer wasn't even considered an alcoholic beverage in Russia until 2011. It was classified as a soft drink before that. Initial the Russian stage, Act 3, Nocturnal Peerage Delivery. When you see someone squatting and the heel doesn't touch the ground, guess it's a spa. Who would win? Well planned and coordinated teamwork. One Slav boy with a headset. How do Bulgarians shower? Same as you. First we set the water hell. Then we get the rakia. The wild Slavic male attempts to attract a mate. Welcome to Yakub Town, human. You're free to walk around, just don't smile at the Slavs. They don't like people smiling at them. The sentients have ravaged the solar system. The Tenno have rebelled. They stole the moon. The technology and infrastructure no longer works because it was gene locked. The Slavs have resorted to eating it. The technocyte virus has backfired. The genetic template for the Grineer is slowly rotting with each generation of clones. The corpus have become decadent ever since Parvus Granum disappeared, but are claiming to be the true heirs of the empire. Haven't even seen a Dax in years. The Orokin Empire has fallen. My non-tangible incidents Slavs are connected to East Germanics is that this warrior looks like a 8th century Slavic warrior, but is in fact an Ostrogoth. Between the Aral Sea and Chernobyl, I'm beginning to think Slavs are too stupid to understand water.